But let's look at least how this, okay, so another type of tessellation, let's look at how this one flips. I'm going to trace this a couple times so you can see this. So it fits together, and then you can see like where the line is here, right, is how this one fits together. Like it fits right there, and then you would trace. Okay, but for the third one, it doesn't fit down here. Okay, where this one like flips over. Okay, and then it fills in that place, and then this shape goes the opposite way and fills this section. Do you see how that works? So instead of sliding it down, it was flipped. So I want to look at what this looks like before. I'm gonna cut this and show you. Okay, so this one was up here, but it got flipped and put over here. Okay, so then this one was slid from over here. Okay, so you can kind of see this part of it. Let me pull it off here. Where this one got slid over, right? Do you see that? And then this one was flipped. Okay, so that's one. Let me trace Emma's because this is pretty cool too. So she has like a bird. You see the little beak and the wing. And I'm going to do the same thing just so I know where I took these from as I cut your stuff apart. And maybe part of it is this is overlapped a little. We'll have to look. And I'm going to make you one out of cardstock, Emma. And you can just have this one. Okay, so this is where these were, okay, like connected. And this one was here, okay, which like rotated and went to this one. Do you see how that worked? Do you see the, I mean, this one's more complicated too. Like the other one flipped, this one like spun around. Hey Zach, look at this real quick. This might be something that you, like this one, I mean, it's hard to kind of see how this went together. So it got rotated around here and then stuck back. Okay, and then same thing with this one. This one got rotated around and stuck back there. Okay, so I'm going to trace this on a piece of cardstock. Just so it's a little easier to trace, I think. Okay, so those are like the shapes that she had. Let's check. It just really, sometimes these can be, the rotational one's bad if you rotate and you flip it. I think it can be. Okay, so. Okay, so then she has these two pieces. So it's like you rotate it, you rotate this one, and so then these would get taped together. Okay, do you see how that works? Like how that rotates? And so if you were to put this on a piece of paper, then you're going to have to figure out like which one lines up. And this is definitely one that if you were using it this way, you would want to like have your little design on it so you know which way to keep it. It needs to be like upright. And so this would have to rotate. So we have it here. So it's rotating to fit. So like this part is right here. No. There we go. You see his nose right here. So it's like a big puzzle that you're trying to put together. And it can be complicated. Whoops. On how he fits. And so you're just kind of looking for those like pieces and filling everything in. But he's a more complicated little guy. Let's see, because he's making me think which direction he goes. Ah, I can't pick him up. So there he is. But you just don't want to flip them because then you won't be able to figure out where you're at. But isn't that cool how it... Whoops. Oh my god, kind of rough. How that like all fits together. So you can see like the bird, like their nose every time. So this is a cool one on how that flips. And then this is a neat one how she flipped it the other direction. Okay, so just something else to try. On these are like rotational ones or like flipping.